Welcome back. In this lesson, we learn about set data type in Python. Sets are used to store multiple elements in a single variable like list and tuples. But the property of the set is it is unordered and unindexed. So we don't have the concept of indexing in the set data type. As well as set will not allow any duplicate elements inside it. Now let's try to create a set and then I'll show you with an example. I'll create a set S is equal to and then I'll open the curly brackets. So for list data type, we have used the square brackets. For tuple data type, we have used the parenthesis bracket, and for set data type, we are using the curly bracket. So Python differentiates the data type with the help of the bracket. We need to be very careful while giving the brackets. Now let me give some different numbers inside the set. So I'll give some repeated numbers. You can see I'm giving some repeated numbers inside the set. Now I'll come and print the set S. When I run, you can see I'm getting the output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But here in the set, I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 3, 4. Again, I have repeated multiple times. So the unique property of this set is, even though when we are going to create a set, if there are duplicate elements, automatically all these duplicate elements will be removed. So that's the main property of this set. And it is also unordered and unindexed. So we don't have the concept of indexing in the set data type. Now let me try to find the type of my set S. I'll run. The output is class set. Now let's see, if I want to access an element inside the set, we will not be able to do it because we don't have the concept of indexing. So we will not be able to access an individual element or do slicing operation in the set data type. The only way how we can find out whether a particular element is present inside the set is using the membership operator. So we have two membership operator, that is in and not in. So with the help of that one, we can find out whether that particular element is present inside the set. So let me say element 3 in S. So I'll run. I'm getting the output as true because the element 3 is present inside my set. So if I come and change to element 12, so the integer 12 is present inside the S I am asking, I'm getting the output as false because that element is not present inside the set. So this is the only way we can check whether a particular element is present inside the set or not. Next, we'll see how we can add and remove elements inside the set. So first, let me show you how we can add element in the set. So I'll say set name dot add and then I'll open the brackets and then give the element. So I'll give the element 10. And then after this, I'll come and I'll print my set S. So I'll run. So when I run, you can see the element 10 has got added into the set. Now you can have a doubt. What will happen if I am going to add an element which is already present inside the set? Let's say the element 4 is already present inside the set. If I want to add the element 4 again, okay, so after adding the element 10, I'll say S dot add the element 4. So now I will add the 4 and then I'll run. When I run, the output is the same. Since the 4 is nothing but it's a duplicate element, right? So that's why it will just keep the 4 one time and then again we are adding the element 4. So that's why we are not able to see that in the output. So automatically the duplicate elements will be removed, even though if we use the add method and then add it to the existing set. Next, we'll see how we can use the update method and then add multiple elements into the set. So I'll say S dot update and then I'll open the bracket. I'll give all the elements as a list over here. So let me say 11, 12, 30. So these three elements I want to add into my set and I'll print my set S. Now I'll run. So here you can see all the three elements has got added to my set. So this is how we can add multiple elements into the set at the same time. Next, we'll see how we can remove an element from the set. So I'll say S dot remove and then I'll give the element name over here. Since we don't have the index number concept over here, we just need to say whichever element I want to delete. So I'll say S dot remove 10. I want to remove the element 10 and then print the set. So when I run, you can see previously the element 10 was present over here, but now it is not there. So this is how we can remove an element from the set. So these are some of the basic operations which we can perform in the set. So the set data type in Python is very similar to the mathematical sets. So we can perform some mathematical operation, whatever we perform in the set. We can perform mathematical operations like union, intersection, different with the sets over here. So I'll create two sets, S1 and S2. So I'll create S1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll get another one set. So here I'll have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so these are the two sets I have created. So now first we'll perform the union operation. So what the union will do is, it will combine both the sets and then give all the unique values from the set. I'll say print S1 union S2. So I'm using the vertical line operator over here to actually perform the union operation. Now I'll run. I'm getting the output as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. So what will happen is, it will just combine these two sets together. Okay. And if any duplicate elements are there, automatically it will remove it. So here you can see the element 2 is there. So here also the element 2 is present in the set S2 also. So similarly, the element 4 is present and here also element 4. So that's why only one time we are getting it, and 6 and 8 we are getting. So this is the union operation. So if you want to combine two sets and then find all the unique elements, you can use the union operation. Next, we will perform the intersection. So intersection is nothing but we will be using the AND operator. I have said print S1 ampersand S2. Now when I execute, I am getting the output as 2, 4. So what this intersection will do is, it will try to find the elements which are common in both the sets. So S1 and S2. So here 2 and 4 are the common elements in the S1 and the S2 set. So this is the intersection operation. Next, we will perform the difference operation. So that's nothing but we are finding the difference between both the sets. So S1 minus S2. So it's nothing but just the minus operator we are using. So when I run, I'm getting 1, 3, 5 is the output. So what will happen in the difference is, the first set will be there, and whatever the elements are common between the first set and the second set, that will get subtracted from the first set and then we'll get it. So if I say print S2 minus S1, so S1 minus S2 and S2 minus S1 are not the same. So if I run, you can see, so I'm getting the output as 8, 6 because the set 2 is kept first. So 2, 4, 6, 8 is kept first. So 2 and 4 are the common elements. So that's why it's getting deleted and then I'm getting 8, 6. So that's why S1 minus S2 is not equal to S2 minus S1. So this is about the set data type in Python. Practice question. So create a set myset with the values. There are 5 values inside the set, and add the number 60 to the set and then remove the number 30. So second question is, given two sets, set 1 and set 2, and perform the following operation. So we need to perform union, intersection and difference between both the sets. Solution. So the first question is, I need to create a set called as my set and then assign the values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 to that set. So I'll create my underscore set is equal to, and then I'll paste the values over here. So first what I need to do is, I need to add the number 60 to the set. So what I'll do is, I'll say my underscore set dot add, and then I will add the element 60. After that, I'll print my set, my underscore set. You can see the element 60 has got added into the set. Here you can have a confusion like all the elements are not ordered because the set data type is actually an unordered data type. So there is no index numbers and it's unordered. So that's why it is just jumbled and then we are getting over here. So after this, what I need to do is, I need to remove the number 30 from the set. So I'll say my underscore set dot remove, and I'll say the element 30. After that, I'll print my set. So when I run, you can see the element 30 is not present inside my set. So this is the solution to the first question. So now let's try to solve the second question. So I need to create two sets, set 1 and set 2. So I'll create set 1 and then I'll create the set 2. So these are the two sets. So first what I need to do is, I need to perform the union operation. So I'll say print, so set 1 union set 2. So I'm using the vertical line operator. So when I run, I'm getting the output as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The two sets will get combined and then I'm getting all the unique elements as the output. So second question is find the intersection of both the sets. So for intersection, I'm using the ampersand operator. That's nothing but the AND symbol. So set 1, ampersand set 2. When I run, I'm getting the output as 3, 4. So 3, 4, 3 and 4 are the common elements between both the sets. So intersection operation, it will return the common elements between both the set. So next what we need to do is we need to find the difference between set 1 and set 2. So set 1 minus set 2 I'll say, and then I'll run. So I'm getting the output as 1, 2. So because 3 and 4 are the common elements, so that's why it's getting removed, and then we are getting the output as 1 and 2. So this is the solution for this question.